Gosh, this bird is following me. You know what? I'm just gonna go into my base. What's going on, guys? This is Dig Films coming at you with another video of Conan Exiles. This is another tutorial video, except for this time we are going to cover Thralls, or NPCs of the game. The NPCs of the game come in many different ways, different forms, both in what they wear as well as how they look and all sorts of stuff. But the most important part that you need to know about is that they come in 4 tiers. Tier 1, the lowest level you can get. Tier 2, Tier 3, and Tier 4. Also, the Tier 4, the highest level Thralls that you can get, are named Thralls. They are the only ones that have a name to them. So if you find something that is named, it's the best that you can find in the game. There's different named Thralls in the game that for each kind as well. So like there's a different blacksmith, different various blacksmiths that spawn in the game and stuff like that. So some of the different Thralls, I might forget some of them, but there are fighter Thralls. Those literally just fight. They can have a club, they could have a spear, they could have all sorts of different weapons, different various armors, depending on which tier they are. And even then, they might have, even if they're like the highest level tier thing, they'll have just the light armor or something like that, which is, it's all randomly generated each time. So there's the fighter Thralls, and then there's archers, obviously with different archers. Let me, hold on a second. This bird's about to come attack me. Get to a safer position here. There we go. Okay, and so, so there's the archers. And then you have your crafting, industry. Gosh, this bird is following me. You know what? I'm just going to go into my base. I'm going to go for a little swim. Yeah. But anyways, so there's, after you go into the other different kinds of industry kind of Thralls, you can see some of those ones that are kneeling right there. Those are some tier 3 taskmasters. Those are, these wheels, these weird wheel things here are what break down the minds of your Thralls so that they fear you and basically obey you eventually and stuff like that. So you stick them in there. The taskmasters help up speed the process, and then you can place them on the map or place them on your like crafting benches, like a blacksmith's bench, or in front of a furnace or a tannery. And there's different jobs for those different specific NPCs that work on those different things. So there's, like I said, there's the taskmasters, there's blacksmiths, there are armorers, which go to the armorer's bench, which help out both crafting speed as well as how much materials are used to make the items that are available on those things. So there's armorers, there are blacksmiths, I think I mentioned that one already. There are cooks, which speed up the process that you can cook food and all sorts of other things that are involved with like the cauldron, so like making different various potions. It speeds up the process for that. Also with different armorers, and I think, armorers and blacksmiths, if you get a tier 3 or tier 4 blacksmith or armor, they will make different things of armor, different sets of armor, and it all depends on what race they are. So like a Stygian, I think it's either, Stygian armor will make a Stygian shield. That's the only way you can get it, as far as I know. And then there's like the blacksmith, which can make like an exceptional longsword, which is like a better version of the longsword, obviously. Then there's the tanners, which help, with tanning hides into leather. There is, trying to think. Oh, the carpenters, which makes shaped wood, so you can make signs, beds, the better building materials for better bases, and building materials, so like foundations, walls, stuff like that. The better walls and stuff in the game require shaped wood. So the tanner, blacksmith, armor, Oh, the smelter. The smelter speeds up the process of the smelting process. So like when you get iron and stuff like that, the iron will smelt faster, a whole lot faster, and stuff like that. Let me think. I think that about covers it. Taskmasters, carpenter. Yeah, so let me go ahead. I'm going to show you some of these things. I have one of each. So right here, this is a taskmaster. He's just kneeling there. That's all the animation does for him. So there's another one there, another one there. Let's go ahead and go inside my base here. So right here, they're still working on the animations and fully getting everything prepped for the game. But so that's why the guy's arms are missing. But so yeah, so that's a tier 3 blacksmith, a Hyborian blacksmith, which gives me an exceptional iron broadsword, is what the Hyborian blacksmith does. This guy, this is a tier 4 or named thrall called Fan Hammerblow, and he gives me flawless light armor. I guess it's obviously better than regular light armor. I'm just not sure how much better, or what it compares to like medium armor or heavy armor. I'm not sure how it compares. But anyway, so that's a named thrall right there. This is the smelter. Just sits here on the bench, pokes to the furnace there. And that's, yeah, so that's a smelter, tier 3. Here's my cook. He's a Zingarian cook, tier 3 also. And then this guy is a named tanner, Inigo the Vengeful. And is when I know what you might be thinking, Inigo Montoya from The Princess Bride. But anyway, so that's just some of them. Here is a tier 3 carpenter. Usually the tier 3s and possibly tier 4s all have like this purple light armor kind of a look on them. And then everybody else, all the tier 1s, tier 2s, and tier 3s, depending on what it is, archer or a fighter will have random stuff. So we're going to go into the city, and I'm going to show you kind of what the fighters and archers look like in the set city. And yeah, just 1 second here. So I got to run over here. Let me get my shield and sword out. So as you can see off in the distance there, these are some archers and a fighter. This guy is a fighter 1. That's a fighter 1 as well. That's an archer 2. They're all going to kill me now, or try to. I'm going to run away. So yeah, so those are just a tier 2. As you can see, just real quickly, it'll have the name of the person, the race, what kind of a thrall they are, and what tier they are right after that. I ran out of stamina. I'm going to have to get rid of that guy. Okay, so let me gather up my stamina real quick. And then I will show you some really cool tier 3 guys, if I can find them. Fighters and hopefully an archer or 2, depending on what I find up here. So this is kind of a big courtyard. There's a lot of guys. I'm going to be risking a lot going in here. So there's probably some more tier 1 and tier 2 guys. Let's see, any tier 3? That guy might be a tier 3. No. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm going to get out. Oh, there's a tier 3 fighter. That's a tier 3 fighter right there. Ooh, and I'm gone. Got way too many guys chasing after me there. So we're going to skip right on over here so that they can't follow me. Gonna preserve our energy again. So yeah, so that was a tier 3 fighter. I haven't seen a tier 4 fighter or archer yet. I hear somewhere here in this city is where they spawn in. But yeah, so let me show you some of the tier.
Glory in your death.
Oh yeah, is that so? Wow, they are searching for me. They have no idea where I went. Oh, these archers are still after me. Hi. I'm going to run away from you. So another group of guys, I'm going to aggro them again down here. just for you guys. So hopefully, come on, get some stamina back. Alright, so down here, I can already tell, it looks like we got a tier 3. Ooh, named? Named? Is this guy named? Oh, he's a tier 1. Tier 1, tier 1. There's a tier 3 armor. There you go. Go right there. And then as we go deeper in the city, you get more archers and fighters. Oh, I forgot to mention there's also dancers. That there's an aspect of the game that's called corruption. And the corruption will take away your health and stamina little by little. So that's not something you want to have happen. That only happens in like the abandoned city or like certain caves on the map. So you don't really have to worry about those too much. Whoa, hi there. Here's another random wheel of pain for whatever reason. Let's see here. Alright, so let me show you some of the other stuff. There's a cook and also what may be a taskmaster. I'm just going to run past these guys. I'm going to show you what a tanner looks like. I'm going to run by where a tanner spawns in, if he's spawned in at all. Usually right here. It looks like he's gone. So, yeah, let me show you where the cook is and also some taskmasters. Just 1 second. It's right here. Gotta get my stamina back. Otherwise I can't run away from guys as fast and as far. Alright, so this is all part of that set city. If you watched any of my previous videos, this is the set city that I'm running through. Usually there's an armor and blacksmith here. I don't know why they're not here right now. And then over here is a cook, usually. Yeah, someone's been here recently. Anyway, so yeah, so that's that. Where is... Is it over here that I'm thinking about? Nope. Run away, run away. Leave me alone. No, 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 no. What I'm thinking about is over here, I think. Hopefully, right around here somewhere. It's very easy to get lost in here. Here we go. It should be right up and around the corner here. Yep. Alright, so here's a dancer right here. He's not dancing right now, but yeah, so that's a dancer right there. Just a level 1 guy. I wish I could show you a tier 3, but they're not all spawned in, so perhaps in another video or something on my channel. So yeah, so that covers pretty much all the different thralls, the NPCs that you'll encounter. There's random camps all throughout the map, and you pretty much can't run anywhere without at least seeing something off in the distance that has NPCs spawning at it. So yeah, hope that was helpful. If you liked that video, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And yeah, if you also found this video helpful, share it with friends on social media. For those who may need convincing on buying the game, or also just don't want to start off on a bad end, or I forget what to say. Basically, just so that they can get a head start on the game before, so they don't feel like they're being left out when they start the game or whatever. So, so yeah. So I'm Dig Films. Always hoping you guys are having a good day. Dude, you interrupted my outro. Now I have to do it again because of you. So, anyways, so this is Dig Films. Hope you guys are having a good day. Peace out.